If you need a 12-step nervous system routine just to survive the day, just to survive being human, I'm sorry, but that is not regulation. That's actually fear wearing yoga pants. If you're doing breath work, cold exposure, vagus nerve exercises, supplements, journaling, meditation, and you still feel wired, inflamed, exhausted, anxious, triggered, I'm gonna tell you something with the most love. The reason why you still feel shitty is because you're regulating wrong. Really, I do say that with love, but also with urgency because a lot of people are doing this, and I was doing it at one point too. And this is accidentally training your nervous system to stay activated. So here's the problem. What you're doing is you're actually using regulation tools to try and control how you feel, instead of teaching your body that feelings are safe. So today I'm going to tell you the 4 mistakes that people make when regulating their nervous system, which actually keeps it on guard. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1, regulating from panic. Let's say you feel a symptom like anxiety rise and you immediately turn to breathing, affirmations, cold water, ice packs, grounding.
Where's my magnesium?
Or an emergency meditation. Your energy is giving, we need to fix this immediately because it is dangerous. And that validates the threat to your nervous system. Here's what's actually happening. Your nervous system learns by association. You might have heard the term, what we fire together wires together. So if you have activation or a symptom and you pair that with an emergency response, your nervous system and brain learn that activation and symptoms equal danger. So that the next time that you have any symptoms, it's going to be even louder, even stronger. It's going to dig its claws in deeper, not because it hates you, but because it thinks it's doing you a service by keeping all the focus and attention on the danger that is present. You have trained it to believe that this symptom matters. So how do you shift that mistake? Well, when activation rises, the first thing you're going to do is pause. Notice your urge to immediately scramble and find something to fix or change the feeling, and just sit with it, even for a few seconds. Let your body experience that we're not going to panic about this. And then, if you still feel like you need to use a tool or you want to use a tool, use it as support, not a fix. Mistake number 2 is over-regulating. This one is going to annoy some of you. If your nervous system routine is excessive or complicated, if it looks like a NASA launch sequence, we need to talk. If your daily routine is filled with constant attention on healing, like let's say you wake up, immediately meditate, somatic tracking, breath work, vagus toning, EFT, yoga, sunlight, supplements, podcast,
A blood sacrifice.
okay, maybe not that last one, but close. If you believe that you must complete a ritual to survive the day, your brain learns that your baseline life is unsafe. And that is not resilience, that is actually dependency. Here's the hard truth. If you cannot tolerate activation or a symptom without immediately reaching for a tool, you are not building capacity. You are building avoidance dressed up as healing. So here's where you can shift that. Shrink your routine. Don't make your whole life about healing 24/7. Build your ability to feel that activation, to feel those symptoms without scrambling. Your nervous system needs to believe, I can handle this. Not,
I must complete my sacred checklist or I will combust.
and honestly, if you do that, no judgment. I was totally there before. Okay, mistake number 3 is thinking that regulation means that you're always calm. Nobody is ever calm all the time. And if they say they are, they're AI. Regulation actually means flexibility. A regulated system can feel fear, excitement, sadness, joy, anger, and return to baseline. If your definition of healing is, I never experience any symptoms ever again, you're actually chasing something that is biologically impossible. I promise you that healing looks more like building your capacity to feel whatever life brings you, not feeling perfect all the time. Mistake number 4 is making your symptoms the enemy. Now, this can be something that we immediately do on our healing journey or before we heal, because those symptoms, they're horrible. They disrupt our life and they're super uncomfortable, to put it mildly. And it can be easy to think that your body has turned on you. But your body and mind are actually working for you, and they think that they're protecting you. When you see this, you actually understand that these symptoms are not the enemy. So when you call flares setbacks or back to square one or proof I'm not healing, your nervous system gets the message that the threat is back. And then guess what? It ramps up again. Your symptoms are not proof that you're failing or that you're a special case or that it's not working for you. They're proof that you're sensitive and sensitivity can recalibrate. But catastrophizing about your symptoms is what wires it in. I'm gonna be honest, real regulation actually looks boring. It's not complicated, it's just challenging. It looks like this: letting activation rise without scrambling to change or fix it. Using tools as a calm means of support and not with urgency. Reducing strict rituals that you have to be healing all the fucking time. And living your life even with symptoms present. And honestly, changing the relationship with your body and trusting that your body actually knows what to do. And you're gonna decide to trust your body over your fear. It's subtle. It's repetitive, it's unimpressive, and that's why a lot of people can think that they're not healing when they actually are. Now I know some of you are thinking, but if I don't regulate hard, I'm gonna spiral. But that very fear is the pattern. Your nervous system learns safety by surviving activation without the emergency response. It's like when your child first learns to walk. If they got up and then they fell down, and you panicked every time they fell. You thought,
"Oh my God, you're doing this wrong. You're going backwards. What's wrong with my child?"
And you started freaking out, that child would stop trying to walk. But instead, what you do is you understand that learning takes time, that mistakes happen, that there will be falls, and that's okay. So you stay calm. Your body is watching how you respond. All right, so let's recap. You're regulating wrong if you regulate from panic. If you are stacking tools out of fear, if you equate regulation and healing as always being calm, and if you treat your symptoms like the enemy. Now, if this video irritated you a little, good, because that means we're onto something here. Just remember that your nervous system doesn't need you to become a biohacking wizard. It needs you to actually become boringly safe. Comment below which mistake you've been making, and if you want me to make the next video on signs that you are actually healing, let me know. Remember, you, yes, you, are capable of healing. You got this.